Oh, what's good? What's good, Hugh?
Yo,
What's good, guys? Thanks
good?
for tuning in again.
Sorry, I'm shooting out some shares for the live, man.
Oh, all right.
We got to get some fucking people in the lives.
Yeah, we got to get some people engaged.
Yeah,
Engaged on our in our horse shit.
I know.
It's so we are your co-host, Travis Grant, Mr. Hugh Murray.
Hello.
Then we got Tony Walker and Big Beezy behind the sticks.
Yeah,
It's Big Bees.
bees.
Big Bees in this place.
Fucking bees in the trap.
Dude, he bees out here.
Yeah, he bees that. Yeah.
He bees out here. Oh man, dude. Fucking what was I gotta what were we talking about? Like ugly husbands?
Yeah, unfollowers on Instagram.
Oh yeah, unfollowers
Yeah.
on Instagram.
Yo, like I go crazy about this, dude. Like this is like a pet peeve of mine. Like, you know, because like I feel like social media is like, it's cool, you know, like it's a cool thing for people, but like 99% of the people on my, well, I don't even know, 99 is pretty high, but most, you know, because I'm friends with a lot of people trying to do shit, and that's my point. Is like there are some people that are trying to use social media to like have a platform and do their art.
Yeah.
You know, like, you know, I'm friends with some artists and some musicians and obviously a bunch of comedians. And but for the most part, like, you know, like my family, they all have it. And it's just like they're just sharing, you know, my parents just share pictures of grandkids.
Yeah.
And my dad shares like 10-year-old memes.
Yeah.
And, you know, like that's what most people are using it for. They're like, you're just fucking sharing memes and like, you know, pictures of their kids or their fucking dog or whatever.
You could always tell how old someone is by the meme that they posted. You're like,
Yeah.
oh
Yeah.
40s. Oh, you gonna post that one? 50s.
It's like they share like the Minions memes.
Yeah. There's ones just like I can't think of one right now, but then there's ones where you're like, yeah, you're 65 plus.
Oh, absolutely. It's like the fucking yellow Minions, you know? And they'll be like, oh, Mondays. And it'd just be like a fucking picture of a Minion upset or something.
You know what gets me more mad than it should? You ever be in a group chat with your friends who are all dads, and they send a video from Instagram to the group chat.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Yep.
they've never seen it before because they're dad losers now, but
Yeah.
you've seen it like 3 times already. And I'm like, no, it's new for you because you're a dad loser.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what? I look at dads on Instagram. I look at dads on Instagram like an old movie theater in a no-name town. Like the movie gets to that movie theater and way later than all the
Right.
other movie theaters in the
Right.
country. And it's like, yeah, we've all seen the movie, but it's new for you. And
Yeah, and they get all excited about it, you know, and it's just like, why, you know, and it's usually something so unimpressive about the kid.
yeah, it's usually just like, oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Come on. Man.
I'm in a couple of those group chats. Thank God, like the main one, like I think what 4. Oh no, 5. I think 5 out of the 7 are dads, but they don't abuse the baby fucking like
Yeah.
videos because it drives me nuts. Like they're my college friends, and we used to do this thing in college where we would try to one up each other.
Okay.
In like an email, like this. This is just like an email chain, and we would send each other like the most fucked up things on the internet. And we would always try to like so that's where like, you know, when I was in college I was like the heart, like 2 girl 1 cup, you know?
That video was rough.
Yeah, dude, stuff like that, like the video, like the guy like sitting on like a fucking a jar and it just cracks on his, and it just like cracks in his asshole.
I remember that, and then blood's coming out of his ass.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, he's picking glass out of himself.
That video was rough. That video, what was the kids in a sandbox video?
Oh yeah, yeah,
Where the
yeah.
guy's shoving a dildo in his pee hole.
Yeah, oh yeah, that was a tough one.
That one was Pain Olympics.
The Pain Olympics, yeah. It was all that stuff like from
Oh,
like efucked.com and like what was it?
Ebaum's World.
Ebaum's World, and I think there was something called like Gorilla Mask. And we used to like one up each other like that. But you know, like I get like really fucking angry when like because we were talking about third party apps, like so Instagram, you know, and like Twitter, you could download these apps that like will show you who unfollows you.
Yeah.
And like I'd get unfollowed by like, you know, maybe I post too many comedy flyers or whatever, but it's like that's like, you know, like I'm trying to do something and I don't have kids to fucking post about.
Also,
you know?
like, I know I may just be speaking because, like, you know, we're comedians, so I may be a little biased.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know, something says, like, following the Instagram of a comedian is way more interesting than just, like, some person who's getting
Right.
married having kids. It's just because you could look around and, like, everyone's doing it. It's
Right.
like the same. Like, you ever go to a party and everyone's
Yeah,
just talking
dude.
about the same thing? And you're like, I talked to one couple here and I could leave because I know I could talk to all the other couples and they're all going to be talking about the same thing.
Yeah.
Just with like different jobs and different names.
Yeah, and
It's
people try to like people think that's like an accomplishment, is like getting married and having kids. It's like they think they like deserve a trophy or something. And it's like so many people do it. It's almost like you should get a fucking trophy for not doing it.
Dude, I feel like if anything, having kids when you're like 35 is real easy. Find a chick who's not married yet.
Right.
And just say some stupid shit for like 4 months. And you'll be like, oh my God, I love him. Let's have kids. Boom. There you go. Now I'm a
There
dad.
you go, dude.
I'm not going to be a good dad,
No,
but
and
I can be a dad.
We've talked about this. Like
Yeah.
we have like definitely like real good stepdad vibes.
Yeah. I
You
can be a
know?
real good stepdad.
Yeah, dude, I was trying this bit out the other day on Mandy's show.
Okay.
Where we stopped at. Yeah, I was doing like a whole stepdad bit.
How'd it go, by the way? I had to take off.
I mean, it was whatever. There was 2 people that weren't comics there that comics brought.
Yeah.
But it was a cool show. I used it like an open mic. I did like 10 minutes of like brand new shit. But
Nice.
like, you know, that was like my whole thing. It's like, you know, we don't really got like the dad bods. We got like the stepdad bods.
Yeah.
You know, like the girl's like, all right, I'm dumping this loser. And like, I'm going to go get someone who's in shape.
I feel like the more episodes we do of this podcast, the more we seem like just like bitter comedians who are just like, you fucking, oh, I hate women.
Yeah.
Which
yeah.
it's not the case.
No,
but like,
no, we love bitches.
You know what sucks, dude? As I get older, I don't like jerking off.
Yeah, no.
I don't like jerking off anymore.
Yeah, I haven't been doing that a lot.
Dude, I don't like jerking off so much that my dick doesn't even want to take part. Like,
oh, yeah?
yeah, like when I go to jerk off now, it's like, I don't know, man. It's like waking up an old homeless guy in a park. Like I'm just poking him, and I'm just like, "Hey, come on,
bud.
You want to do this?" And then he wakes up. He's like, "Well, who's there?" and then he's just like, "Oh, is it a real? Oh, go, leave me alone." And then just and that's what it's like, dude. It's just like, dude, now I'm just walking around. So I don't jerk off anymore. Now I'm just walking around fully loaded.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dude. Yeah, this is about to come out your ears, bro. I've noticed, like, your eyes are whiter.
I'm walking around with a fully loaded 12 gauge.
You got to get the poison out. Because you're not thinking clearly. It's on the brain.
Oh, yeah. No, that's probably why people think I'm a maniac.
Yeah. It happens. It happens.
I'm walking around with a hot dose.
A hot dose. Bro.
Walking around with a hot dose. You know what sucks too? I got a whole bunch of linen pants for the summer.
Oh,
Bro,
no.
You can't be walking around chubbed out.
No, dude. That feels way too good.
Bro, walking around with a boner in linen pants.
That's like getting your homeless fucking dick like strapped in velvet. like a Gucci suit on like a homeless dude. He's got the fucking gator boots on. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, no, because I'm fresh in the relationship, so like I definitely stopped masturbating, but I tried a couple times, and it's not the same right now.
If it's not a real girl, my dick doesn't want anything to do with it.
That's what I'm saying. There's like no sport in it. It's just like,
yeah. Like I'll do it when it's like, I mean, I'm going on months of just like nothing.
You have to get it out once in a while. You're like, come while you sleep.
Yeah, yeah, dude.
You have like a wet dream in your 30s.
Dude, I thought there was something wrong with me because I never had wet dreams. I never had wet dreams when I was.
My dick's leaking.
I never had wet dreams growing up, and I was just like, "That's so weird." And then I had one when I was like 28.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. I guess when I was a kid, I just jerked off like, I was going to the chair.
Dude, jerking off back then, especially if you like smoked weed and jerked off.
Oh yeah.
Dude,
yeah,
your soul would leave your body.
Dude,
you'd just be like, ugh.
The craziest was when I like first started dipping into like Oxy.
Okay.
And because like. One of my favorite memes says like if God exists, why can't I come on opiates? So it's like you're just sitting there for fucking like 3 hours. You get to like page like 110 on Pornhub, and you're just like praying. You're like, come on, dude.
Dude, after page 7, it gets real destitute down there.
Oh yeah, dude. You're really looking at some weird shit.
You're looking at like a video made in a Walmart bathroom. And you're
dude.
like, what is going on in this place?
You're really digging deep, dude. That's why like the tentacle porn starts happening.
Yeah. Oh god. Like, I haven't come across that, but it's gotten real disgusting. Like people banging with their socks on.
Oh, that's disgusting.
I hate that.
That's disgusting. Dude.
I hate that.
Oh my god.
That's another thing that I get way more not angry,
dude,
but
that
like
would drive me crazy.
It affects me way more than it should. I'm like, you're having sex.
It's really distracting.
It's just like,
Dude, I mean, have you ever done it? Have you ever banged with your socks on? Or is that like a pet peeve?
I take my fucking socks off.
What if she had her socks on?
I mean,
you like take them off for her, like all sexy? And you like try to play it off like it's not driving you insane?
Just because there's no like sexy way to like work back down there and take the socks off? Dude. My friend, he was like, he's like, yeah, I bang with my shoes on.
Oh, what a fucking... That guy belongs in a psych ward. Jesus Christ. You fucking dirty ass Nikes, bro. Get that shit. Get that shit off the bed.
Banging with boots on.
Bro. Yeah, I keep my fucking Timbs on, bro.
Imagine banging with waiters, like,
Oh my God, bro.
like big ass rubber boots, like, yeah. Here comes old Boots.
They call me, bro, Nicky Boots.
I asked him, I was like, dude, why do you bang with your fucking shoes on? And he's like, because it implies that I'm leaving after.
Oh, that's actually decent logic.
Oh my God. I was like, oh God. I was
But
like,
that's disgusting. Bro, like, yo, if a shoe touches my sheets, like, that's it. It's over, bro. I'm throwing everything in the garbage.
oh man, dude. What the fuck?
Yeah, I could understand, like, a chick wearing, like, some high heels, like, while fucking, like, I could get into
That's
that.
what's, yeah, because now you're getting into like, you know, like lingerie type.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, if there's, like, a sexy thing going on, like, yo, like, a guy in shoes, bro. It's like, yeah, I keep my fucking dunks on, bro. Like, it's just like a sneakerhead retard. Bro, these are the new Yeezys. They stay on.
I shower with these on.
Fucking weirdos, man.
Dude, what about a chick? Here's your two options. A chick keeps her shoes on, or she rocks tube socks.
Tube socks. See, like, I could get into, like, thigh highs.
Well, that's different. That's a whole different thing.
Yeah, dude,
I'm
I think thigh highs are, like, real sexy.
I'm talking like mid calf.
They're like, oh my God, and they're like knitted. They're like grandma socks, bro. Oh, that's disgusting.
Oh,
I don't even know. I don't know. Like, the only way like shoes stay on during sex is like if it's in public.
Yeah.
You know, like it's like a quickie. Like you dip out of like the party real quick and like
go fuck in your car or something.
Yeah, something like that where it's like you know, most of the clothes stay on. Like I could see that.
You know,
but like, yo, if you're like in bed and like you're like trying to get sexy and it's like you keep your fucking, she's got dirty ass fucking like Van slip-ons. I'm not.
It's funny. Like I've like just growing up, like I fucked a few times. I mean, everyone's fucked in cars, but it's funny. Like sometimes when you're comfortable with a girl, you just like unzip your dick and just pull
you
your
go through
cock
the
out.
hole,
Yeah,
like the hole in the underwear.
like poke your dick through the jeans, and you're just like, oh,
Dude, that's like how Mormons fuck, like through like the hole in the sheet. Like, they're not even allowed to like pull in and out. They just like soak.
ew, that's
Did you ever
fucking,
did you ever hear that? The soaking?
no.
Oh, so it's like there's like some religion, and I think it's Mormons or like Amish or something, where it's like they're not allowed to like pull out, so they just like go in, and that's like it.
And they just like wait to come.
Yeah, and they just like that's it. They're, like you're just like face to face, fucking looking at each other like psychos.
You think you could even come like that?
Oh, I wouldn't be able to.
I don't
No
think
way.
I would.
I'd have to like hire buddies to like jump on the bed.
Hey, Dan and Frank, you mind jumping up and down on the bed?
Come on, guys, I need some help here. Yeah, I don't want to make God angry. I need
It's like a couple of grown men jumping on the bed. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, yo, you dap them up after. They're like, wash your hands.
God, that girl would never call you again. You know what actually really annoyed me, speaking about like socks and shit?
Yeah.
I was at the mall like 2 days ago and I saw someone walking with like black New Balances and ankle high white socks. I'm like, you fucking ugly loser.
Yeah, with like shorts on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ugly piece of shit. If
Yeah.
I see
Have
someone
some style.
If I see someone like that, I'm like, your breath stinks.
Yeah.
You probably have those glasses that turn black when the sun hits it. The fucking transitionals.
The transitionals.
Fucking smelly breath, weird glasses loser. Your parents probably smoked in the house.
Yeah. Oh God.
He probably had Sega growing up.
Yeah.
Like, you ever have a place like a kid, like a play date as a kid, and you're like, oh, you got any N64? I have Sega.
Yeah, I got Sega Dreamcast.
And you're like,
what the fuck?
And you're like, this kid's a fucking dirtbag.
Yeah, dude. Like I didn't realize that girls actually check out like guys' sneakers a lot. Like I used to like just like wear. I used to have like one pair of sneakers, and then like I realized like girls actually look at that, and they're like, oh, he like keeps his shoes clean.
Yeah,
you know, like he's got, and they like process it like how you just did, like. Oh, he must like take care of himself. He worries about like the little things, you know, and it turns into like a whole thing. I had no idea, bro. I was just like wearing like the same pair of fucking like Air Maxes for fucking like 2 years.
Yeah, I think I got like, I think I got like 4 pairs of shoes.
Yeah, I got a couple now.
Yeah,
but like, I keep a couple fresh for like comedy shows and like. You know,
I got the ones that I wear like the most, like they're like my everydays.
Yeah.
Like as I go down the line, like the shoes get more important, you know?
Right.
Like the last 2 are like, oh, I only break these out for like certain things.
Yeah. I got like some sneakers that like just like in bad weather they don't come out.
Yeah.
You know? Stuff like that. You know, because like that's the whole thing, man. Is like girls look at that like weird shit, you know, like that you don't even realize because like guys like we don't pay attention to details.
We're just like idiots.
Yeah,
so we just walk around like,
Yeah, but like you like talk to a girl and she'd be like, wow, you have like really nice eyebrows. You know, like, and you're like, wow, like I take care of them, like, cause like, you know, and they look for like little. Like, oh, he keeps his nails clean. Like he's got, you know, like, and it's stuff like I never would have fucking thought about.
Yeah, I think just me in general. I think I just do keep my nails clean. You know, like that's just something that I do.
General hygiene.
Yeah. Some people just don't.
Dude, they don't give a fuck. That's the fucking New Balances with like white mid calf socks or whatever, or like ankle highs, like.
Some people in jiu-jitsu, because you got to cut your nails because you'll fucking slash people. Some people come in there with talons,
dude.
Bro.
Oh, that would drive me nuts, dude.
Yeah, there was this. He doesn't train with us anymore, but he would have talons on his feet.
Oh my god!
And if you were scrapping around with them, and they just they would cut you.
Dude, if that like cut my face, bro, that would turn into a real fight.
Dude, I almost knocked my tooth out yesterday.
Really?
Yeah, I took a guy down, and he just got like scrambled, and his elbow just whoop, and he just hit me right in the fucking front one.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, that knocked out my front tooth. I would have looked retarded.
No, yeah, I had a buddy in high school that happened to. It was a stupid fucking story. We were drinking at a party, and he found like a bag. Like we had this one dude, and no one really liked him, but like he always had like his parents didn't give a shit. This dude had awful fucking hygiene.
Yeah,
like he was just like he looked like a hobbit, you know, like he was like short and hairy with like like fucking.
Stop being so short.
Yeah, like he was just like short, fat, like he was balding, but he grew his hair out, like
ew, like the Ben Franklin.
Yeah, like the Ben Franklin going on. Yeah, and it was like very like, and he followed me to college, and dude, like. So we had an apartment together, me, him, and another dude, and we used to wonder why he always fucking smelled bad.
Yeah.
And so like he would go into the shower, and so I'm like, wow, he like showers, like this must be like a hormonal thing. But then we started getting like a theory, like he just turns the shower on and does jumping jacks and shit.
Just
like,
gets more smelly.
Yeah. So like this dude like had a house, and his parents moved to Delaware or whatever, and they had a house, and so we used to go over there all the time and just like drink and like fuck it up, and you know. So there was like a package of gummy worms, and dude, like my one friend like fucking just bit a gummy worm like this, and it was stale as fuck, and his front tooth just fell out. Oh my god, I've never seen someone get so fucking mad. He walked home from it was in Plainview to Levittown. Like he just had to, he had to walk it off.
That's a long.
He just grabbed his fucking dumb tooth. Yeah, he hiked home.
There was I remember in high school there was a kid. He was a friend of a friend.
Yeah.
And I knew him, but whatever. he was drunk and he wanted to drive home, and his friends wouldn't let him drive home.
Yeah.
And they were like, take this bike home. So he got on this bicycle and he was swerving all over the street, and he crashed into a parked car, goes face first into a windshield.
Oh, fuck.
And then, all the party, whatever bit of the party is out in the front lawn sees it, and they're all laughing at him.
Yeah.
And then he like rolls over, and you just hear like,
oh, no.
and then, his friends, I went over to him because we were like, oh, is this guy all right? Dude knocked out his whole front top row.
Oh, my
like,
God.
Like
dude.
6 teeth just gone. They were all over the street, and we were just like, "Dude, what the fuck, dude?"
Dude, that's a bad injury, man.
Yeah,
you know who had that happen to him? It's got fake teeth. This fucking Bert Kreischer.
Really?
Yeah, Bert Kreischer, dude. I heard him tell a story on Rogan, and when he was a kid, he was fucking a catcher, and he was like, there was like he was trying to throw someone out at third or whatever. And the batter, like, he took his mask off, and like the batter fucking still swung or something like that to like distract him, and he just got cracked in the mouth and fucking teeth, and like his whole, like all his shit got fucking knocked out, dude.
Christ, my friend got hit with a stray pitch.
Oh, that's
Yeah, and I think he wanted to sue the school because he's fucking like he's that
he's
type
one
of
of
guy.
those dudes.
Yeah, and but it just like whoop and just.
I almost got sued in fucking high school for
Really?
like, yeah, dude. Because I played football and lacrosse, so I think it was like 10th grade. So I think we were still on JV, and there was a fight broke out, and I had actually broken my wrist, so I was on the sidelines. But it was like a bench clearing fucking brawl. So I jumped in, and like I took some like dude to the ground. And I started like kicking him in the head. He had a helmet on, but like I'm just like kicking this dude in the fucking head. And his parents were like recording the game. And like, I ended up getting in so much fucking trouble. Like I was like, I think I got suspended like at school and shit because they were like, you're not even playing the game. Like you're on the sideline. Like, yeah. And I just like went in there with no equipment. People are like hitting each other with sticks and shit. And I just fucking like was like, yeah, no, we're fighting. Like that's it. That's it. Because like I think like my best friend like started the fight. Or, like he maybe he didn't start it or whatever, but like he was involved. And then like a couple of more of like my really good friends like got in it, and then like the fucking benches left. I think it was against Plain Edge. It was just like a bunch of dirtbags.
They were like good athletes, but like
they were decent.
Yeah. I'm gonna jump back for a little bit.
Yeah.
You think Ben Franklin got laid?
Oh, dude, yeah. Ben Franklin had syphilis, bro.
I feel like, he did.
He did. He used to fuck all the time.
I would imagine at first he was walking around with that bald on top, long around the sides look.
Yeah.
And girls were like, what the fuck? Dude, ew, get away from me. And he's like, I'm going to invent electricity one day. And they're like, yeah, okay.
Like, keep playing with your kite, loser.
I have kites at home.
Yeah.
And then he fucking did it. And then all the girls probably got together at the local pub. They're like, I think we're going to have to start fucking this guy.
Yeah, that's well, I think for most of the Revolutionary War, he was in France and he was just fucking whores.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, with those... Damn, what a time. If you could look like that and crush chicks...
Yeah, man.
Imagine you looked regular.
Yeah, and dude, like, what is regular? Like, you look at like the people that like came out of that. It's like George Washington had like speaking of wooden teeth.
Yeah,
and they're just like crushing it. And they're like, yeah, I'm a general. They probably just banging everybody.
I would imagine. Yeah, like George Washington probably crushed it. Lincoln probably crushed it. He's tall.
Well, yeah, he's tall as fuck.
Tall guy. But also, people back then were like 5'6".
Yeah.
So me and you go back then. What's up?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I figured like back then it was like cool to be like fat, like 'cause it's like, oh, this guy has money to eat, like
yeah, dude. Like
I don't know if they liked muscle back then.
You definitely have to have some skills which we don't have.
Like what?
Like I don't know, like
chopping wood,
putting something together, like building a house.
Building a house?
I don't. We don't got that.
No,
dude.
I don't got that.
Yeah, we don't got that. We have to call Doc.
Yeah, Doc's got that, bro.
Doc's
yeah, my
Doc
dad could build a house.
Doc would be just strong arming peeps.
He would yell at me to the point where I could build a house too.
Yeah.
Like, he would just keep calling me gay and be like, "Oh, you don't know how to do this.
You're
Like,
gay.
you
You're
need me to
gay.
show you again."
You're gay, Hugh.
Yeah, and then I would just be like, all of a sudden the house would be there, and I'd be like, "See, I fucking did it. You love me."
What about if you could like read and write back then, that was a big thing, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think that's there were like certain things that like showed like, oh, he could read and write. He's probably got an education or
Yeah.
something. He's rich.
Yeah, you could probably do. Yeah, because I'm telling you, I mean, they probably slept on Ben Franks.
All right, so here's a question: if you had a time machine,
Okay,
would you go back or would you go forward?
back.
You'd go back? Like
Back.
what era?
Oh shit, because quick answer, I always say 80s because I'm like that's
80s?
fun. Like yeah, like
Okay. I'd
but
probably go 60s.
but then I always-
if I go back, but I'd
Yeah.
probably go to the future.
then I always think the future's fucked.
Yeah.
I think we're fucked. I don't want anything to do. I don't want. I'm gonna live in the future, and I don't want to be part of the future.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, keep going.
See,
back
like
to AI,
I just wish we knew like what's gonna happen in the future, because it's
Yeah.
like, yo, can I just like spend all my money now? Like, do I not have to show up to work?
yeah, very
You know?
true, very
like,
true.
can I just like fuck off and do what I want?
Yeah,
But like, I don't know. Going back would be like, because people are always like, "Oh, I was born in the wrong generation." It's like, oh, you want to go back to like the Salem witch trials with no running water? Like, you like your hot shower in the morning?
yeah, very true.
Like going back like to the 80s, that would be cool. 60s, where it's just like society's still there, but like going way back, dude, it's like, what do you want to you want to just like shit in a pot and dump it in your backyard? Like, dude, that sounds awful.
I guess I would go back to. Well, I think so. Back then, I think the further back you go, like the more it favors a masculine, crazy guy.
Okay.
Because you know what I mean. Like, so I think
I do well.
Because I think me and you would be. I don't know if we would do well, but we wouldn't do bad. Because
I could be a cult leader. Like I could probably like Hitler a nation. Like
Yeah.
I could do something like that.
like I think back then, like okay, say you go back to like the 1400s,
Okay.
like the knights time.
Okay.
Like
yeah.
I again, people aren't that big. Like I could probably fuck somebody up.
See, like I like that, like pre like guns. Like if we
Yeah.
could go back pre guns, I think I would crush it with a sword.
Yeah,
Like-
I would learn one weapon really well.
Yeah.
I pick up pretty good on that stuff.
Yeah.
And I think I would just fuck people up. Like
Yeah, I
for
think
sure.
I'd be good like that. Like a gladiator. Like I think I'd be a decent gladiator.
Yeah, again, we're also fucking bigger than everyone there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'd be curious. Like
I wonder
that's
what-
interesting. I wonder how big the gladiators were. Like were there?
Yeah, let's
there's
fucking-
obviously not like weight classes.
Oh
you
yeah,
know?
no way were there weight classes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look up how big was a gladiator. Let's see how big.
Because like I picture like fucking like they would find like the biggest dude, but which is so crazy because it's like, how do you make that dude a slave? Like that's the one drawback about being a gladiator is like you're basically a fucking slave. But I think like the knights, like if I was like a Templar knight,
Yeah.
like just like during the Crusades, I think I'd do well. But
So-
like gunpowder, like 1400s, like Columbus, like dominating and like that.
So it says here. Remember, the average life for a man in the ancient Roman times was about 40.
40.
40.
Oh my god. I
So
have
everyone
3
was like,
years left.
yeah, everyone was like, young because you couldn't be old.
Yeah.
Even the average height was shorter than today's Romans. Romans were around 5'5".
5'5". Oh, dude, I'd be a sick gladiator.
5'5", and I'm guessing it's like corresponding weight. So you're probably like 5'5", maybe like $150.
Yeah. Oh, dude. So
Also-
like 6 foot 200.
Yeah,
Dude, I'd be swinging. I'd be lopping heads off.
dude, you could just boom. I'll beat the shit out of someone.
What weapons would you use in the Coliseum?
Ooh, I don't know, man. They got a lot of cool fucking things.
There's a lot of cool things.
You know what I would want? Kind of like a staff, but it has like blades on the
okay.
ends of them.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
Yeah.
Where you
That'd be cool.
Because then if
I'd
worse
be
comes,
good with that.
Yeah, I'd be good. But I would do that.
Because I had the 6 foot stick in lacrosse. I was defense, so like a 6 foot stick, like that's my wheelhouse.
Yeah,
but I don't know, man.
You could keep him away, and then just when you feel the time is right, bam.
You gotta have a knife in the belt though, in case people get close.
Yeah, I mean, shit comes hand to hand combat. If I get a 5'5" someone from Roman times to the ground, you're done,
dude.
I'll fucking smother you.
I got into it one time with a friend in college. He was like a wrestling guy.
Yeah.
Like he was all about fucking wrestling. I think he was even like all county or something.
Okay.
Like he was like a good wrestler.
Yeah.
But he was like, he's like a 130 pounds,
Oh,
like
little
soaking
man.
wet. And like we're going back and forth, and I'm like, dude, like you just don't get it. Like I weigh 90 pounds more than you. Like, like in like around that time in college, I was probably like 210, 215.
Yeah.
And I was
also
like,
playing college lacrosse.
yeah, and I was like really good shape, really good cardio. And it's just like I was making him so mad because he's just like, no, I have training. I'm like, dude, I'm so much bigger than you. Like you wouldn't be able to take me down. And it just got to the point where like fucking 15 beers deep, he's like, let's fucking go. And we got into a wrestling match, and I just basically like laid on him. He couldn't do anything, bro.
Just fucking 90 pounds, dude.
That's like a whole other fucking person.
Yeah, it's a fucking elementary school kid.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah.
And like maybe like a dead dog.
Yeah, like a dead fucking dog, a dead Rottweiler.
Dude, yeah, and like he couldn't do it, man. And like I that was like the first time I was like, oh, okay, maybe I'm a little bit big. You know, like I didn't realize it because like, for the most part, like most of my friends were all football, lacrosse guys, so like they were all pretty much big, but like. There were like the kids that I hung out with that were just like 140, 150 pounds that like they were like tough dudes, but it's just like, yo, like I got like 7 inches on you and like fucking 70 pounds. Like let's
Yeah. Also, it's like I feel
because like the shots, like if it was like a real thing too, like the shots would fucking
that's the thing. So it's like wrestling weight matters. Jiu-jitsu, there's some leeway because you have like leverage hooks and stuff.
Yeah, use weight against someone.
Yeah, it's just the way it's done. Yeah. But once you throw hits in there,
same with like judo.
Well, yeah, judo, another thing.
Yeah.
Once you throw hits in there though, like you're getting punched in the face by someone 30 pounds heavier than you.
Yeah, that's like my favorite Mike Tyson quote.
You're not going to be able to take too many of those.
It's like everybody has a plan until they get punched in the mouth.
Yeah.
It's
just like you getting hit by someone who's 30 pounds heavier. It just that's where it matters.
Yeah,
and
big time.
that's what it is. I remember I was in jiu-jitsu, and it was I got there for the beginners class. So there was this guy, crispy white noogie, white belt, no stripes on it. So it's like his first day.
Right.
And so the guy was like, the coach was like, oh, go with him. Just what you're doing. Like, show him the ropes. And I'm like, all right. Then it comes to the end of the class, and he's like, oh, you guys are going to go live now. Like, so it's me versus you. We're all. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm just, I'm not being a dick.
Yeah.
It's his first day ever doing jiu-jitsu. So I grab up with him. Dude, he fucking whirls me like through the air.
Yeah.
And I was like, what the fuck? This guy's like 50 years old. He's about 5'7" and like probably like 140 pounds. Like he's not, he's a thinner, older man.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, beginner's luck. We type again. Boom. He just like foot trips the shit out of me.
Really?
And eventually I like shot low and I just dragged him to the ground. And eventually, after the round had ended, I was like, dude, like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
And he's like, oh yeah, I'm like a 3-degree black belt in judo. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
So
I was gonna ask, like, what is this guy training in private? Like,
no,
he's got like a fucking secret dojo.
No, he had been doing judo since he was like 12.
Oh, dude, judo's that's what made Fedor great, right? Or was he like a Krav Maga guy?
There was a guy, Carl Parisian, who was a real good. That's probably the last real good judo guy that you saw in the UFC. It was like back when I first started watching it, so like 01, 02, whatever the fuck it was. But he would whirl people,
right?
Because judo, like, you get your
wasn't
hips.
Ronda Rousey judo?
Ronda Rousey was judo. You get your hips under someone. That's what I'm gonna try and start learning now because I don't have my hips are bad, so I can't. I don't have like.
Yeah.
I'm not like I'm not as scrappy as I used to be.
Right.
So it's just like you gotta learn something,
Yeah.
Judo. Judo's where it is.
Yeah, so maybe you can explain to this since we're on the MMA talk. I've been seeing, I think it was John Jones was like saying something on Twitter about like how can you be the toughest guy from across the street or something like that, and there was like someone else, maybe Francis Ngannou.
Oh, yeah, he was like Francis is a big pussy. This and
Yeah,
that.
were they going at it? Are they trying to set up that fight?
Jones just said something about him because so pretty much the whole thing with Francis Ngannou was that the UFC didn't want to give him health insurance.
Oh.
And he was like, well, we're fighting.
UFC's got like a lot of scummy labor practices.
They do.
Yeah.
They do. And I'll always watch it. That's just what it is.
Dude, because it's cool. It's a sport.
Yeah.
But like, Dana White, like when the UFC first started getting big, he's like, I want to be like the NFL, the MLB,
And he is.
Yeah, and like they are now. Like they got there, but like they don't pay their fighters well. Like
No.
And that's like the one thing like I fucking agree with like Jake Paul on. Like he's like trying to like make it better for fighters to like get paid better and have better benefits and shit. And it's just like really pathetic because these guys like, you got to think like how long they train for a fight and like a low level guy. Dude, it's like 10,000 to show, 10,000 to win. Like, that's nothing.
Then you got to pay your team. You got to pay your coaches.
Yeah.
You're pulling away with very little.
I know. And then they're like, oh, well, like sponsors and shit. But you don't really have too many when you're like a low level guy.
And you're getting fucking.
You're like you're getting beat up, dude.
Yeah, that's like, I mean, in my either football or that's fucking.
Yeah, but
tough.
like I feel like football, like they at least like if like something happens to you like after you play football, like they kind of take care of you still.
Yeah, yeah, they do. So like I was just at Island Cava.
Yeah,
great place. We can go there after.
Yeah.
And Aljamain Sterling was there, and I was like, "Hey, what's up, man? Like, yo, congrats on the win, this and that." And I was like, "What's up, dude?" And so we were just talking for like a little bit, and he had a friend with him. I'm not gonna name the name.
Yeah,
but Aljamain is he's an articulated guy. You talk to him, hey, what's up? He's talking to a regular guy.
Right.
His friend, not so much.
Right.
His friend, you could tell, has gotten hit a lot.
Yeah,
and he has a lisp, and he just like, you could tell when you talk, hey, what's up, man? Like, blah, 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 what are you doing tonight? Or whatever. And like you could tell, like it takes him a while to like connect things in his brain, and he's like, so anyway, and like it just like it's lagging,
right.
And I'm just like, dude, if I'm agreeing to become that, I'm fully agreeing to become that. You need to take care of me a little bit.
Yeah,
like I'm throwing myself down the hole, down the well.
Yeah, it's like I would be down, but like let me not work, like because
let me not be fucking mentally brain dead.
Like Long Island guy that a lot of my friends know, like he's kind of a friend of a friend, is Ally Quinta. And
I know Al.
Yeah, and he's like a good dude, and like after his UFC career, is like now he's like into like real estate.
He just opened a place.
Yeah, I just saw that on Facebook. That's why I'm bringing him up.
Yeah, maybe we'll have him on. I know he would do it if I asked him.
He'd be cool. I think I drank with him a couple times back in the day. And,
loves Long Beach.
Oh yeah. That might
be
be where I did. I don't even remember. But like, like I just find it weird. Like, like at least with like Sarah or something, he kind of made it to that like stardom level where it's like now he can open a gym. And like people, like his name attracts people. Like like Quinta, like it's like now he's doing real estate, and it sucks that like after you're like a professional fighter, you got to like come back down to reality and get like a real job.
Yeah,
it's like I'd be down to like completely destroy my body if like I didn't have to work again.
Yeah. Also like sales. That's rough.
Yeah, sales is always rough, dude.
I
never did it because like that doesn't appeal to me.
Oh, I tried.
Yeah.
It's not it. I remember I had a sales. Because you come out of college and you're probably the same. All comedians are for the most part charismatic people.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, you came out of college with nothing. Why don't you try sales? And so I did. I tried like a number of sales jobs.
Right.
And the one thing I never had was that like I never lacked empathy. You have to lack empathy.
Oh yeah, you got to lose that. Yeah,
you gotta not give a fuck about people, and I care about people. I do. I know we talk a lot of shit on this thing, but like when it comes down to it, I really do.
Yeah, we're actually decent people. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, we say a lot of fucked up shit because it's funny, but it's when it comes down to it, like I'm not I care about people. I'm not gonna do someone dirty and have no regards to it. You
Right.
know? I remember I had a sales job once, and I only got one sale. It was selling solar panels,
Okay, that's a tough job too.
door to door.
Yeah, yeah. Dude,
Sell.
because like, yo, these people show up to my house and Doc.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, what? Like, he just.
Oh God,
My
dog.
dad's got this thing like when like he gets the cold calls from the internet and shit. He tries to keep them on the phone as long as possible. Dude, it's just like his like theory is like, if I keep these people here, they're not gonna scam like some old lady or something. Like I'm
Okay.
ruining their day.
So he's like a lower level Batman.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I guess.
Doc.
And like sometimes we do the phone pass around because they're like, "Oh, hi, is this Hugh Murray?" And he goes, "No, I'll go get him." And then he'll give it to me. Well, he'll give it to me, and then I'm like, "Hi, this is Hugh Murray," and they're like, they start pitching me something. I'm like, "Oh no, you must mean my dad, Hugh Murray," and I pass it back to him, and we do that for like a couple minutes. Like we'll be like watching a Yankee game, and we'll just like fuck with these people. You know, I'll start getting into like, you get all breathy and be like, "What are you wearing?"
Yeah.
You know, like kind of doing like the Jake from State Farm
Yeah.
bullshit. And like the solar panel guys, like, yeah, he'll fucking keep them talking for like an hour and be like, "Nah, no thanks."
Such a douche.
I know, man.
And then he probably leaves like, "Yeah, I did something today."
Yeah. Well, he's retired. He's got to
Yeah.
entertain himself.
Yeah.
You know, because people do these things like the everyday bits.
Yeah.
Do you do any?
No.
Oh, dude, I got so many. You know, like, just like things that I do every day that like I don't even realize or really do. I had to like sit down and think of them because it was going on like TikTok. It was like a trend, you know, like sometimes
Like
when
just something quirky that you do.
Yeah. So like sometimes when people do like movie quotes and stuff, I'll be like, "Why are you talking like that?" Like, you know, do like the Borat voice, and I'm like,
Yeah.
"Wait, I don't get it," you know. Like, and I just kind of fuck with them. Or I'll be like, someone will do something weird, and I'll be like, you know, this is what you do to daddy, you know, like you're
Yeah.
making daddy do this, like,
Yeah. Okay.
and like people have like these everyday bits that they just fucking do, and that's one of my dad's, man.
One of my dad's things is he'll go to, like, if he's at a supermarket, he's online
Yeah.
or something, and the place is doing something that he doesn't agree with. He's like, "You know what? I'm gonna leave," and they just lost a customer. And I'm like, I'm like, "Dad, Costco doesn't give a fuck if you
Yeah.
leave. Like, no one gives a fuck if you leave."
Dude, you see this all the time, like on Facebook groups and like I see it a lot on like video game streamers because
Yeah.
like I was trying to be one during COVID, you
Oh,
know,
shit,
with
okay.
like with like the, you know, I was doing the podcast with Tim Thompson, and like we would stream video games and shit. But I like started watching like the bigger name guys, and dude, like some of these guys, they just make so much cash.
It's ridiculous.
You know, and because it's like the same thing as like a Patreon, you know. So like on Twitch, you get like subscribers for like $5.99, $5 or whatever, and they got like 10,000.
Yeah.
You know, like I was watching like a not low level, but like not like a super stardom streamer today, and he's got 10,010 subscribers, and one dude's like got upset. And he's like, you just lost a subscriber, you know? And he's like, "Cool, man.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm making $50,000 a
Yeah.
month off
I
my
don't-
subscribers.
I don't
like,
give a
Your
fuck."
$5 a month is not going to make or break me."
Dude.
And then you got like the mega guys like fucking Ninja or like Nick Merckx that are like, there's 20,000 people watching every stream, and they got like hundreds of thousands of fucking subscribers. And it's just like, "Yeah, you just lost a customer, man." And it's like, they're
Right.
like, "Cool, all right."
The girl I was just hooking up with, the most recent one, was a gamer.
Yeah, yeah.
She was super hot too. I was like, "What? She's a hot gamer."
I know.
And she's like, "Yeah, we exist." And I was like, "All right." And
There's a couple.
Yeah, but I remember her bringing up Ninja's name,
Yeah.
and I'm like, "Do you know what these people look like?" And she's like, "Yeah, some of them you do, some of them you don't."
Yeah, they always have like their little screen on, and you know, they just like it I thought it would have been a cool idea to be a streamer because it's like some of these guys, like the ones that make it to the next level, have like a really good personality.
Yeah,
You know, like
you gotta have something.
The dude Nick Merckx, like Ninja, they have like a lot of funny moments
Mm.
on their stream. You know, Tim the Tat Man.
Okay.
Like these guys are like really funny on
Yeah.
top of being like a pretty good game. You know, like Ninja and Nick Merckx, like they've been like, you know, on top of the world in gaming, plus they have a good personality. So it's like, I always thought like, well, what if I'm a comedian and I'm pretty good at fucking video games? Like I would get it.
That'd be a home run. I would
Yeah,
imagine.
dude. I thought it was cool, but it's like everything, man. It's everything now, especially during COVID. It's just so saturated.
I feel like
You know?
what isn't saturated?
I know, man. It's just everybody wants to be a content creator right now.
Yeah.
You know?
How do we even get on this thing? Oh, the fucking salesman job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So you were selling solar
Yeah.
panels door to door.
So I was selling solar panels door to door, and I got one sale, and it was to a drunk guy with no pants on.
Oh, nice.
And he answered the door, and he's like, "Hello?" And I was like, "What's up, man?" He's like, "Come in." And then, I sold him it,
Yeah.
and he had like there was no furniture in the house, the lights were drawn. Like I was like, "This guy's not fucking doing well."
Yeah.
I go back to the headquarters, and they're like, "Yeah, Travis got his first sale, woo!" And I was
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, but he's fucking drunk with no pants on." Like, I was like, "All right, well, I sign him up for like a 6-month thing," and I was like,
Yeah.
"Once the 6-month ends, then I'll let him be." And they're like, no, you go back there on the 5th month and you fucking stick your foot in the door and you fucking sell them again. You sell them a year.
Yeah, dude.
And I
you're
was
talking
like,
Wolf of Wall Street shit.
yeah, but it's like solar panels.
I know.
And I'm like, dude, relax. Like, he's not doing well. And they're like, you want to do this or not? And then I literally said, I was like, I don't actually.
Yeah.
And then I left. That was my last sales job I ever did.
Yeah, I never did sales, man, but like sales, retail, and like food service, like those industries, like, dude, they just do not, like, I don't think I'm built for that, because like
Food service is fun. Bartender's fun. Waiter's not.
yeah, that's what I could definitely bartend.
Yeah.
I have bartended, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
you
bartending's
know, I'm pretty good at that, like just sitting and bullshit.
Because if you fuck up, you could always just give someone. If you fuck up someone's drink, you could just give them more drink.
yeah.
If you fuck up someone's food, they're gonna be upset about it.
Yeah, and let me speak to your manager type shit.
Yeah.
Dude, I remember like one of my first jobs, I was working at like the supermarket, and like I was just a cashier, and like this lady was like complaining like, the sale price of lemons is 5 cents a pound, not 10 cents a pound, dude. And she bought like a pound, dude. Like she just had like it was just like whatever it was. I don't know if it's lemons, but like like finally, like I'm arguing with her like back and forth, and I'm just like, well, did you see a tag? Like, can you go get it? Like I'm doing everything like they taught me. And then she's just like, can I speak to your manager? And I just fucking no sale, opened a drawer, gave her a nickel, and was like, there you go.
Good.
Like, here you go. Like, there's your fucking nickel. And yo, my manager blew up on me, bro. Blew up on me. You can't be doing that. Are you fucking kidding? Blah, blah, blah. I was like, yo, this is a nickel. Like, we're all arguing over a nickel.
Wow.
And I'm like, I'm just not built that way at all.
Jeez.
And then, like, we've mentioned it. Like, I worked at Hollister.
Yeah.
And, like, when I was... like,
the Mecca.
Yeah, when I was part-time there. Like there was like a friend, like this lady was like coming in, and she was like really mad that like the jean sizes only went up to like 11 or whatever, and like that's just by design, and because it was like a scummy company.
Yeah. Sorry, we don't want any fat people in our store.
Exactly, like. Yeah, and you know what's funny is like people started giving like Abercrombie clothes to like homeless people to be like, yeah, here now look at your brand. They're on some fucking homeless guy.
Oh, like, and like as a designer, that probably kills you.
Yo, that guy was probably so fucking mad.
Get them off. Get them off of them.
So I remember my friend, like, so this lady's like really fucking yelling at my friend, and he's just like, yeah, listen, there's nothing in the back. I don't know what to tell you. They just go, it was like 11 or 13 or something. And he's just like, this is just what we have. Like, there's I can't do anything for you. And she's like freaking out on him. And again, like, he was just like, all right, why don't you go try the fucking Gap? And like, yo, she fucking blew up. Like, he got written up. You know, it's just like, I don't have it in me to just like people just screaming in my face. This is why, like, I don't really like hecklers either.
Yeah.
You know, like, I can't just have people like attack, and me just be like, okay, well, let me do everything in my power to try to make you happy.
Yeah.
Like, that is not in my DNA.
I think you also like you grow out of it. You know, like when I first started, so I've been working since I was 16.
Yeah, me too.
So, like I remember working on jobs when I was that young.
Yeah.
Late teens, early 20s. You know you're young. You know you're a super young person. And when there's an older person like just coming down on you, you're like, you get this thing, I'm just a young kid.
Yeah.
I'm just catching the shit right now.
Yeah.
But then you hit like late 20s, you're like, all right, I'm an adult now. You don't get to fucking talk to me like this.
Right.
And then, so if like, say you got a bad day, 2 other bad things happen to you that day. And then some guy's like, hey, the lemons are 5 cents when they used to be 2. You're like, I'll fucking strangle you.
Yeah.
How about
dude,
that?
I get so mad. I get so mad. And most of it is just like, I'm trying. Like, I'm trying to help you. Like, I'm trying to do everything in my fucking power. But then, like, there's weird fucking store policies. And there's weird things that it's just like, there's like red tape that you can't really go past. And it's just like, dude, like, please just stop yelling at me. Like, this is not going to end well for anyone. Like, I'm going to ruin your day. And, like, I'm going to get in trouble. And then my day is going to be ruined. Like, can we just fucking talk like people? And
what do you think makes you like that?
Oh, I have no idea, man. Like, I there's like weird things about me. Like, I don't respond.
No, not you. What do you think makes someone a person that goes in
like a Karen? Like, let me speak to your manager.
What makes you like that? Because everyone, it's a universal thing that's known not to walk into an establishment and start shit. Everyone knows that's a bad person. Everyone knows that's not a good. You don't want to be that.
I think a lot of it has to do with like people's like lives in general, like their shit lives, and then like, because I've noticed it about like certain like bosses that I've had, like micromanagers, like there's just people out there that just fucking like they just come in a bad mood, so everybody around them has to be in a bad mood. Like there's like supervisors, even in like my union now, like there's been supervisors that just like when I would walk in and like whatever was happening in their personal life, you never know.
Yeah. They
just come in and would like work me to death and kind of like take it out on you. And it's like, I don't even know if they feel better in the end. Because it's like, if they felt better, like I'd probably just do it with a smile on. Like, you feel better now?
Yeah.
But they're still dicks about it.
Yeah. It's, it becomes like that hole that you can't fill.
Oh, yeah, the God hole.
It's, dude, it's so weird because it's like, I don't know, like, my mom's kind of like that, where she's like, if she's having a bad day, everybody's got to be having a bad day.
Yeah.
And it's like, listen, I know it's something that she works on, but yeah, I don't get it. I think it's just,
dude, I try to reset like every day. I feel like it's like a healthy thing that I've picked up pretty recently. Is just like, all right, I'm going to bed, I'm gonna wake up, not, like sometimes you get bad sleep and then you're just off to a bad start.
Bad sleep will fuck your whole fucking day.
It'll fuck the whole day up.
As an adult, you realize that.
Yeah.
Kid, whatever.
Yeah.
But like once you start getting to your 30s, you're like, oh, I need to have a good. Like when I was on the road, I got like my last night in Austin. I was staying at this fucking creepy sex hotel because it was cheap.
Oh yeah, love creepy sex hotels.
And it just stunk like cigs. It was a water bed. It was fucking weird, and it was just it was strange. And I got like 3 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
And I had to drive to Austin the next day from Dallas, and I was just, what's wrong with me today? I'm like, oh yeah, you fucking slept in a creepy sex hotel.
Yeah, with fucking fish in your bed.
Yeah, and you got like 3 hours of sleep, and it sucks. But
that'll fuck your whole day up,
Yeah,
but like
it alters it.
Like sometimes, like you wake up shortly at like I try to have like a morning ritual.
Yeah.
This is like a wellness thing that I do now. It's
I agree with that.
Yeah, it's like I'll wake up, like even if I got bad sleep, it's like I'll have like my 1 to 2 cups of coffee, and like usually like I alternate like coffee, water. So now I'm caffeinated, I'm hydrated, like maybe get into a little meditation, stretching, workout. And like if I do that, like especially dude in the summer, like if I do like some of that outside, like get a little fucking sun going, like I can't have a bad day.
Yeah.
And it's just like I feel like most of the people that do that walk into those places, they're just like, they wake up, their fucking shitty kids are acting up, and then like they get fucking mad, and then like they take it out on the next person. And it's just like that person goes home and fucking hits their wife, and then the wife fucking kicks the dog, and it's like that old like saying, the dog bites the cat, and it just shit rolls downhill. There's
some things that I just don't understand why people do. You know what I don't like, and I think we're at the age. Well, I'm definitely at the age. I'm whatever. Why chicks feel the need to like compete with their friends and they make it like public.
Yeah.
I'm like, why do you? Okay, so I went to high school with this group of girls, and they're all getting married and like, some are having kids, so we're all at that age now.
Right.
One of the friends just got married. And so they're all taking a group. Hey, it's so-and-so's day today. So-and-so just got engaged. We're all still friends together, man.
Yeah.
And then one of the friends was in the front of the picture holding her stomach because she's having a kid. And it's just like she has this look on her face like, yeah, my friend's getting married, but like I'm also having a baby. It's still my day.
Right.
It's not her day. It's my day.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why do you got to fucking do that?
Yeah, no.
It's her day.
It's like their attention thing.
It's like it's her. It's like, are you even really friends?
Yeah.
Do you even really want the kid? Because
like,
this is just like one big crock of horse shit.
You ever watch someone like show up to a wedding and they like try to show up the bride?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and like it's very visible.
Dude, very.
It's
like,
very visible.
You watch like some chick and like she's usually good looking to begin with, but
Yeah.
it's like she walks in with like a fucking $1,500 dress and
Yeah,
like stiletto heels,
yeah,
and it's like her makeup's done professionally as well, and it's just
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
yo, like take it easy, man. Like I'm an attention whore,
Yeah.
and like I don't even do shit like that.
There's a way to
man.
do it. There's
Yeah.
a way to do not one upping the bride.
No, dude, that's like the worst.
There's
man.
a way. There's a way to be an attention whore.
Yeah,
You
dude.
know?
Because like I even do this with my friends now. Like when I get together with my friends, like because I'm a comedian, I don't need as much attention. You know,
Yeah.
like do you know? I don't know if you noticed that.
No, so let me just take a quick step
Yeah.
to the side. I don't need as much. It's, if anything, now that that we do this a bunch, like we do it weekly,
Yeah.
multiple times a week, every month,
Yeah.
every year. It's I feel like my need for attention meter runs way low, and then I don't want to be around anyone because I'm exhausted. Because it's
Right.
like our job is to entertain a crowd.
Yeah.
So like, say if I got a packed week, say if I got like 7 shows in a week, I'm running around.
Yeah.
And then I hit Sunday, and then even my family comes over for Sunday. I'm like, yeah, I just kind of don't talk to me right now.
Yeah, dude. And
But I
like
kinda just
I
wanna be
noticed
alone.
it. I noticed it at work, especially when I first started comedy. I was always trying to be like the fun guy, and I was always
Yeah.
cracking jokes and shit because it's like, yeah, I'm a comedian, like check me out, and
Yeah.
like going out with like my friends, I'd always try to like dominate the fucking party. But
Right.
it's like now, like because I'm doing shows constantly, I get that attention, I get my laughs, and then like when I go out, I'm kind of letting everybody else like
Yeah.
get their jokes in
Yeah.
and like have fun. Like, yo, you guys take care of it.
And people are gonna come at you regardless. Like, you don't have anything to say here, funny
Yeah,
man.
exactly.
And you're like, all right, yeah, whatever.
Dude, sometimes like I even try to just be like the assist man, and like if I see something funny happen, I'll say the next thing that's not that funny,
But
to
you
like
know.
someone else is gonna fucking crush it, and I'm just
Yeah.
like setting it like volleyball,
that's
and then
cool.
like my friend will spike it, and
That's
I'm like,
cool.
it's like a cool moment for
Yeah.
everybody. I feel like I'm transcending comedy.
Yeah. It's but yeah, going back to the like, why do you think people need to one up their friends like that? That's such a
I
you
don't
think it's
get it,
just
man.
because they don't they're not pumped enough about their life, and they're just
It's possible. Again, like going back to social media, I think that's a big thing.
that's also a very Long Island thing.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't know differently, but like social media in general, like it's just,
Yeah.
it's like everybody either posts like really fucking happy moment. It's always like happy shit. Look, the kids are smiling, everybody's
Yeah.
smiling, or you get the guy who like overshares. And it's just like, yeah, well, I fucking relapsed today. I'm 50 pounds overweight,
In one night, I
My
gained 50
Yeah, I
pounds.
gained 50 pounds in one night. And it's just like, well, my ankle's fucked up again.
Yeah, I'm kind of a fat fuck again.
Yeah, my dog died. And like, they just say like the most depressing shit. It's like, yo, this is an overshare. Like, you need a
Yeah.
therapist,
Yeah.
There's like really like, it's like the two ends of the spectrum,
I don't think people understand how much good a therapist can do. I don't.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people, because I think there's a stigma that comes along.
Yeah, yeah.
With it, like, oh, I go to a therapist. Oh, you're crazy. No. It doesn't mean
No.
you're crazy. This life has too many moving variables to figure it out on your own. Like, there's no way.
I heard a cool thing about therapy. Was this guy? He and then we gotta wrap up.
Oh shit! Yeah, it's 2:02.
Yeah, this guy was saying, he's like, I'm a good man, I'm a good brother, I'm a good husband, I'm a good father, but I've never tried therapy, and I think if I talk to someone and figure it out, I could be great at all those things. And then he had a breakthrough in therapy on his first day. Because the therapist is like, well, if you take away all those roles, being a brother, a husband, a son, a father, what are you? And he's like, I just started crying. Because he's like, after you take all those things away, I don't know what I am.
That's rough.
Dude, and it's like, when you fucking think about it, like, you know, like you strip, like, what's your fucking identity? You know, you're not a comedian. You're not an athlete, you know, you're not a brother, a boyfriend, like whatever.
Yeah, fuck.
It's like, yo, who are you?
That's so I remember one day I was deep diving.
Yeah.
I do these things on long drives.
Oh yeah,
because it's you can only listen to music and podcasts for so long.
Yeah.
And I started deep diving like this, and I stopped. Yeah. Because I was afraid of what I was gonna find out.
Dude, yeah, it's called like highway hypnosis. It's a form of meditation.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It is. And then I just I fucking kill someone. Yeah. But then I just keep driving.
Yeah, just keep driving.
I gotta
just keep driving. Never stop.
I got a show in Connecticut. We gotta get this thing going,
All right, man. So we'll wrap up here. And anything you want to plug? Anything going on?
Let me see. Let me see real quick. This Saturday, I'm actually going to be at West Side Comedy Club at 6.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, if you want to go to that. On the 23rd, I'm going to be at Young Ethel's at 9:30. It's in the city. Then May 24th, that Wednesday, I'm going to be at the Comic Strip, 7:30.
Oh, awesome.
And then next Friday, May 26th, I'm going to be at Stand Up New York at 10. And then, you know what I wanted to do? I also wanted to see Dan Barry wrestle on the 27th.
That's cool. Shout out to Dan Barry.
Yeah, he's wrestling.
Good friend.
Trying to see a couple of men tussle.
Yeah, man. Yes, Saturday I'll be in fucking Connecticut for sure. I don't know if Keegan fucking canceled last minute. I'm still trying to figure out what's going on, but I think me and Joe Milonis might be there. Hit me up on Instagram at The Logic. Follow all the show stuff at Treading Water Podcast, and like, subscribe, share. And man, we'll be back next Thursday.
Yeah, rocking and rolling.
Yeah, dude.
Bro, guys, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Love you.
Next time.